welcome to my channel. My name is Monica and I'm an independent sales ambassador with Avon, and today I thought we'd do a little makeup. So earlier in a couple of videos prior, I was very inspired to recreate this look, but having recreated the look, the green in the corner doesn't look very good on me. It's very, I don't know, it's very like, why is there green there? It doesn't really match, you know, my more natural makeup look. So what I'm gonna do is just be inspired by this today, because what I really love about the look is the bronze and the green go perfect together. So we're just gonna do a little makeup. So first, this original look is done with this product called Sunstone, which I have mentioned, and I'll try to put maybe a little video. This particular product just doesn't show up on my skin, and it's just the funniest thing, and I was questioning whether this was really the product that they used, but they must have. It doesn't show up on my skin, on my eyes. So if I put it here, you can, you know, like I've shown, that you can clearly see that. But I knew it wasn't gonna work, so I started digging in my makeup to see, well, what else do I have? And then I thought, well, Citrine, maybe Citrine would work. But Citrine is a little too, it's not as bright. So that's Citrine. I didn't find that as brightening as the Sunstone. So then I'm like digging in my makeup and I'm like, well, what about this? Maybe this will work like that. This shade's pretty bright. And this particular shade right here, it's more on the orange side, of course, and it's not super pigmented, so I didn't think that was going to work. So I just went back to my old favorite, which is Mistress. This seems to be a really great palette, and this bronze is going to work perfectly. So I thought that was the warm bronze that I needed, and I think I'm right. So I think that's the warm bronze I need. I think that's what works the best for me. So let's get started. I am going to use this little cutie. I can't remember the name of this off the top of my head. It's Glokolor. Oh my goodness. Cocoa Sands. I'm just like, my eyesight is so bad. So this is Cocoa Sands. I've done a video on this, and I'll try to put a little link up here so you can go watch that video if you're curious how this applies. It is a nice palette. It was one of my favorites, or I think it was my favorite. And I just need to, I like to put down a little base. So that's kind of what I like to do, is put down a little base, and then the other shadow in the Mistress palette doesn't have to work so hard. And these are mattes, and because my lids are textured, because I'm old, I'm a mature woman, a matte will look a little better, is what I think. So that's why I like to do it. And I like these shadows, these powder shadows, because they're nicely buildable, and I like buildable versus blending. That is just what I like. That just works for me. So doing a little building, and I think it looks pretty good. And I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow. I think when I watch back my videos and I look and I see what eyeshadow I have on, it always really looks washed out, and that could be because of the lighting, but I think it's also because I don't apply a lot. I don't apply makeup so that you know, somebody looking at me can like see it, you know. I just apply it just so I think it looks good, just so there's something there, you know. I don't know. You know, you do really need to do your makeup a little more bolder than I do on camera. I'm sort of learning this, but that's all right. It is what it is, you know. Anyways, we're gonna put this on the lid. This one right here. I'm gonna use my finger so that I can kind of pack that on, and I can smooth it out later if I need to. So that's pretty bold. So, but I want to be able to see it, because it really contrasts nice with that green shadow. It's really, really pretty. So there you go. And if I need a little blending, I'll just go over it. I don't think I do. Seems to be pretty on there. All right, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an eyeliner. And I really like these pencil, well, they're a sort of a, what would you call it? It is a pen liner. It's a liquid color eyeliner. And I like these because I cannot put on liquid eyeliner very well with a brush, but with these pen liners, I can do it really well, or decent enough. I've had probably a little bit too much caffeine today, so there might be some wiggling, but you just can lay it right on your lash line and just drag it. And what I want here is just really a very light line, just so my eye has some dimension, but I don't want a heavy line because I want to put that green over it. That's kind of was my solution to being able to wear the green, is I just need a really thin line. That looks pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna put that there. And on my lower lash line, I'm using a brown eyeliner, and this one is, oh gosh, I should have worn my glasses because I cannot see. This is the Always On Point eyeliner. Thank goodness for this. So this is the one that you twist it on, and it's always sharp. So look at that, a nice little point there. So I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna make sure that underneath my eyes is dry, because my eyes can be very watery. So we're just gonna make sure that that is nice and dry. And we're just going to apply this. There's a little bit of liner residue, so I just want to get that off, because that will flake and be not friendly. So there you go there. I just heard the mail delivered. I'm kind of hoping that my older Cocker Spaniel doesn't shred the mail. I'm kind of listening for that. So if I get up, I got to go rescue the mail. He is 14 and he is my little, yeah, he's a little love, but he's still a little mischievous. And he will get curious about the mail, and he will turn it into itty bitty pieces of paper, you know? So we try to prevent that, but sometimes, normally he doesn't care and he's sleeping. He just doesn't care, but sometimes he's all devil, all devil. So I've used this, and I'm gonna pop it back in, and it's gonna, next time I use it again and I give it a little twist, it's gonna be nice and sharp. So that is fun. Next up, we're gonna do a little bit of brow with my micro pencil and spoolie, which I just think is the greatest invention of all time. Although there are a lot of these on the market, so this is not like a new and innovative product, but it is really nice that Avon is carrying it. So again, with eyebrows, I don't need them to be perfect for me. They just need to have a little background color, because my eyebrows are a little sparse, and they are sparse because I have a bad habit of plucking out the grays, which I am trying to not do. So that's so much fun with aging that you get little grays in your eyebrows. Not fun at all. So I'm gonna just smooth those over. Looks halfway decent for me. And then now we're gonna apply this really pretty color, and I'm not gonna do it in the inner corner because that, like I said, doesn't work for me, but I like to do it on the outer corner, and I think that looks really nice. Now let's see, I did break this the other day. I was just pressing too hard. So these are creamy and they don't need a lot of pressure, but this is the one way that I just add color. And I just think it looks really pretty and really subtle. And I think the green is really pretty with the bronze. So that's just how I like to do it. And then I'll add a little under here. I tried doing just this alone, and I didn't love the green under my eyes. So again, Nothing that you can really identify, but I know it's there. I know it's there and it looks pretty. I bet if somebody wore this, I would notice it. So I just like doing the outer corner, and I think that's really pretty. Alrighty. What else are we doing? Oh, I'm gonna do my favorite blush. This is probably my favorite blush of Avon. It's the, what's it called? Tropical something. Tropical Peach. And it's really kind of a peaky peach, but I really like it. And like I said, I have, you know, I'm going through it. Like it's good stuff, and I would definitely purchase this again. This is really, it's really pretty. I do love it. And I like applying it with a brush, so I just kind of go do, 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 do. Just get some on there and just, you know, dot it on. And you'll notice I don't do any bronzer or anything. I mean, I sometimes I will, but my day-to-day is running errands. One errand, I have to go pick up my campaign order, so I gotta go do that. And I would love to get my car washed today, and I need to pick up a few groceries. So, I mean, I don't need bronzer on. You know, I just need to look like I'm, you know, I'm put together. That's usually my goal in general. So there you have it, some pretty little blush. And I'm going to go put on some mascara off camera. My lashes are, they're just stick straight, and so I need heat. I need to put my eyelash curler on my blow dryer, and so heat up my eyelash curler so that it makes my lashes curl and makes them stay there. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. I went to have some lunch. I did my hair, got dressed, all that good stuff. And yeah, I just want to do some finishing touches. And what I'd like to do is add the Prosecco in the inner corner, because that's really nice if you are a mature woman and you want a little something in the inner corner, but you don't want anything sparkly. So what I'm gonna do is I just take a pointed brush. I'm just gonna dot that and add a little bit of highlight to my inner corner. And it's not going to do a lot, but it's just going to do just a little. And I'm also going to take that and put it on my, I just noticed, it's like, why is this so low? I think I lowered this before I was really quite done with it. So I'm just adding it right there. It's a great product. That's why I really like it. I wish the packaging was a little more substantial. That's my only gripe with this product, is that the packaging is just terribly cheap. But the product, this stuff is really good. So that was my finishing touch, and I'll, you know, it doesn't look like this. So I'll come in and you can see. And I just added the green to the outer corners, and I think you can really get a nice effect if you don't really want it in the inner corner, which I didn't think it didn't look good on me. That's the way it goes. So I will list all the products that I used below if you were interested in trying out this look, and I hope you do, because it was really fun. Or, you know, you must have some of these similar products in your makeup collection. So, you know, kind of give it a try and experiment with the bronze and the green. It's actually a really pretty combination. So that is it for me. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.